Welcome to Fandom Time. Today, your host is the Doctor. Yes, the Doctor. The last is the Doctor, the last remaining Time Lord. Yada 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 and all that good stuff. Yes, the Doctor. That is today's topic. This week's topic is the Doctor. So, first off, there are 11 different Doctors. Today's music is provided by the Chameleon Circuit. Also some Luke Conrad. This is fine. What do we have? Fine. Yes, okay, so today's music is provided by Chameleon Circuit, a Doctor Who related band. The song is Exterminate Regenerate. But continuing on, the Doctor, last remain Time Lord, savior of the universe. Also very good looking. Well, thanks, Doctor, it is, of course. Continuing on. Ignore me right now. Suspensions. Hello, Dalek. Alright. So, the basics of the Doctor Who is, do I have a diagram somewhere? Give me a phone I have in my backpack. No. Aha, yes. So, of course, the current Doctor we have, who with bow ties, is Matt Smith, and the more recent companion is Claire. But before Claire, spoilers. So I should probably said that in the beginning, spoilers. This one will have less spoilers, so which is cool. So that sense. And so bunk beds can. Bunk beds are cool. But still, spoiler, this is a major spoiler, so you may want to skip ahead. I'll put a little annotation below to skip to, but that's bad. So, after Angels Take My Constant episode, where, Amy and Rory, die, then move to the next companion of Claire Osmond. Run, you clever boy. But sticking around, there are 11 different Doctors. Current one being Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. Before that was David Tennant, and then Chris Eccleston. I'm not familiar with the classic Who, except for Tom Baker, I think the 4th Doctor. But the main storyline behind Doctor Who, we have a picture of the TARDIS somewhere on here, is the Doctor is an alien from the planet Gallifrey. He's the last surviving Time Lord and the last surviving person, I won't say last surviving except for the Daleks, so, of the Time War. We travels around in his not spaceship, well it is a spaceship, but right here in the back, this is called TARDIS. Now TARDIS stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. It may look like a 1950s police box, but actually inside it's smaller on the outside. Spoiler right there, you'll learn soon enough. But on the inside, it's bigger on the inside. Much bigger, because it's in a, so I'm talking about TARDIS, let's skip down to this. Give me a minute. I have all the music planned out, I just don't have it in the right section. This will tell you about the TARDIS perfectly. In space and time. It's linked to the Doctor symbiotically. Got his imprint on the Barrow Nebulizer. There used to be 305 TARDISes. The rest were decommissioned and replaced. Of course, it takes 6 pilots to fly the TARDIS properly. Of course, in the show, it only happened once at the Medusa Cascade. Now, the Doctor's TARDIS is the last Type 40 universe. It runs on Huron energy. The chameleon circuit, which allows the TARDIS to change shape, has been broken since 1963. So when it broke, it was in the form of the police box. The reason it's bigger on the inside is because in a state of temporal grace. It can survive 3,000-degree heat, so scorching. It was hit by the Titanic once in mid-flight. It can withstand falling down for miles and miles. So that's the brief on the TARDIS. Now let's go to the Doctor. There are, like I said, 11 different Doctors, starting all the way back to the first Doctor when the show was back in black and white. He was a rather old man. I didn't really like him. Up to the 4th Doctor, but basically been grumpy. 4th Doctor kind of brought in the fun. The Scarf and the Jelly Babies. For Jelly Baby. And then the 5th Doctor were Celery. Didn't quite like the 5th Doctor. 6th, 7th, and 8th Doctor not familiar with. 9th Doctor, Chris Eccleston, more serious, had more of a northern accent. 10th Doctor, David Tennant. You may remember the name David Tennant from, what is it? He was in a recent movie, a vampire movie. Fright Night, he was in. God, he looked good in that movie. And you also might remember the name David Tennant, better known as Barty Crouch Jr. from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Death Eater. Barty Crouch Jr. is David Tennant. So, you can add that to his muscle. Death Eater, within. Time Lord, Defense Against Dark Arts teacher, because you think what David Tennant was Mad Eye Moody, even though he wasn't Mad Eye Moody, but still, he played Barty Crouch Jr. Barty Crouch Jr. impersonated Mad Eye Moody, so therefore, David Tennant played Mad Eye Moody, therefore, he was Defense Against Dark Arts teacher, and Vampire Hunter, and God, he's so sexy. But continue on, and then Matt Smith, as I showed you before, this is Matt Smith. You can always catch this Doctor never wearing a tie. He always has a bow tie, except for when we first see him. I think it's the 11th hour episode. If I'm wrong, you can tell me. You know that. But still, if I'm wrong, tell me. You see him first in the 11th episode. Okay, good. But continuing on, he always has suspenders. Fez. Fez are cool. Never diss a Fez. Those things are cool. So they don't. Closest thing I have to a Fez is this is the closest thing I have to a Fez, and it sucks, but I made it. So I always have a Stenson with me. The sonic screwdriver. Let's move to the sonic screwdriver. The sonic screwdriver can work on anything but wood. It's basically a wand, but works on wood. Not wood. It sucks on wood. It cannot do anything on wood. But one of the most famous quotes from the Doctor Who deals with the sonic screwdriver. This one is with the Empty Child episode. Trust me, you'll learn more about these as you watch the series. So major spoilers. I should just call this episode Spoilers. Let's go to Mr. Pond. So with Captain Jack. This is back when Rose was still around. This is the 9th Doctor. Back when Rose was still around. With Captain Jack Harkness. Oh God, I love Jack. Because Jack had a sonic, I want to say it's a sonic gun, and it failed. And so the Doctor was like, at a door with the empty child behind him. For reference, hey, my mummy. But it seems like this. The gun failed. The Doctor was, where is it? Where did I put it now? I have a fake. This is not even a sonic screwdriver. I can't find it. That's what we just use the highlighter. So the Doctor was like, Jack's like, a sonic what? Screwdriver! And the Doctor's like, a sonic screwdriver! They get in the room, the door gets locked. Like, Jack's like, you have a sonic screwdriver? Yes. Who looks at a screwdriver and thinks, this could be a little bit more sonic. And they're like, have you ever had that comic to put up in no amount of time? Or sorry, I can't remember the actual quote, but Yeah, so sonic screwdriver is the best tool in the doctor's arsenal, right next to his brain in my insides. So that covers the sonic screwdriver. Look for part 2 of this episode.